Hello students, how are you all? I hope you all are doing great. I am Neha Rajvanshi and I welcome you all in today's class, that is English class of class 8th. So students, now we will start with our grammar syllabus, and the first topic that we will start today is articles. So now in today's video we will see what articles means, how many articles we are having, and what are the different uses of these articles. Okay, so now let's begin our today's video that is based on articles. So first of all, let's have a basic introduction of this topic. So let's see what we are having here. In English language, we have 3 articles. So now we are talking about English language. So when we are learning this English language, so we can say that in this language, we are having 3 articles. So yes, there are 3 articles in English language. And what are these 3 articles? So these 3 articles are, first of all, a, second we are having an, and the third article that we are having is the. Okay, so these are 3 articles, a, an and the. These 3 articles we have to use in English language. Okay, next a, and they are known as indefinite articles, while the, it is known as definite articles. So yes, basically we are having 3 articles. Okay, but we can have one more category, and according to that, a or an, they are known as indefinite articles, and the, it is known as definite article. Okay, so why that we will discuss further also. So indefinite articles we are having in this category, we are having 2 articles, a or an. They are known as indefinite article, and the, it is known as definite article. Why? Because the, it is used to, right, to definite some object, to definite some noun. Okay, and a or an, they are very general articles, and this is the reason they are also known as indefinite articles, because when we use these articles, तो you know हम किसी भी नाउन को जर्नलाइज ही करते हैं, हम उसे कोई सर्टेनिटी जो है वो नहीं देते हैं. दिस इज द रीजन ए और एन, दीज आर नोन एज इनडेफिनेट आर्टिकल, एंड द, इट इज नोन एज डेफिनेट आर्टिकल. क्लियर? मूविंग ऑन. Now we are having the use of articles, that how can we use the articles. So first of all students, in this video we will study about our 2 articles, they are a or an. Okay, the next third article, that is the article, that we will study in the next video. So now we have to focus on these 2 articles, they are a and an. So now we have to understand what are the different uses, or we can say what is the difference between a or an, when we have to use a and when we have to use an. Okay, so let's see, let's try to understand, let's read what we are having here. If the starting sound of a word is a vowel sound, so I am very much sure you all know about vowels. In our English alphabets, we are having 5 vowels. They are A, E, I, O and U, right? These 5 alphabets, they are known as vowels. I am very much sure that you all are aware with this thing. But the most important thing that we have to be careful, that we have to remember always, is that we are talking about the sound. We are not talking about these letters, but we are talking about the sound of these letters, the sound of these alphabets. Okay, so again I am reading this sentence, so be very careful here. We are having that if the starting sound of the word is a vowel sound, again I am repeating this thing, that we are talking about the sound. Okay, doesn't mean that we are having these letters, we are having vowel letter or consonant letter, but the important thing is that what is the sound that we are having. If we are having a vowel sound in the beginning of a word, then we always use an before that word. And if we are having a consonant sound, so what consonant means? All the rest of the alphabets, right? These 5 alphabets, they are known as vowels, और इन 5 alphabets के अलावा जो बाकी के alphabets हैं, they are known as consonants. So we have talked about this thing, that if we are having a vowel sound in the beginning of a word, then we have to use an. And the second thing that we are having here is that if the beginning sound is a consonant sound, then we have to use a before that word. Okay, so this is the important use, this is the important point that we have to take care, and according to this point we have to use a or an accordingly. Okay, so again I am summarizing the rule that we are having here. According to this rule, we have to pronounce the word, we have to see the sound of the word, and if the starting sound is a vowel sound, now in English alphabets we are having 5 vowels, they are A, E, I and U. So if we are having any vowel sound, okay, then we have to use N before that word. And if we are having a consonant sound, consonant means all the other alphabet except these vowels. So if we are having a consonant sound in the beginning, then we have to use A for that word. Clear? I hope this difference is clear to you all. So now we are having some of the examples here to clear this thing, right? So let's see. First of all, we are having a cat. The word that we are having here is cat. So we have to use article before cat. So we can pronounce this word. This word is cat, right? So the starting sound, the beginning sound that we are having here is k. So k, it's a kind of consonant sound, and this is the reason we are having a here before cat. Clear? Second word that we are having here is bat. So again we have to pronounce the word, we have to see the starting sound. So the word that we are having here is bat. The starting sound is b. Again b, it's a consonant sound. So for consonant sound we are having a here as an article. Clear? Next we are having honest man. So yes, we have to see the pronunciation, we have to see the sound. Okay, so we can say that we are having H in the beginning, and H is a consonant because we are having only 5 vowel A, E, I and U. So H, obviously it's a consonant alphabet here, but we don't need to see the alphabet, but we have to see the sound, we have to focus on the pronunciation. And when we will pronounce this word, then what is the pronunciation? The pronunciation is honest, right? So in the beginning we are having O sound, so it's a vowel sound, and this is the reason we are having N here as an article. Okay, so students, here again we are having these examples. Why? Just to practice this thing again and again, just to remember this thing very carefully, that we have to focus on the sound. We don't need to see the alphabets, we don't need to see the spellings, but we have to see the pronunciation, and according to the pronunciation, according to the sound of the word, or we can say the starting sound of the word, we have to use the articles. When we are having consonant sound, like we are having cat or we can say bat, then we have to use A. And if we are having vowel sound, like we are having here in this example, that is honest, so doesn't matter we are having vowel or consonant letter, but we have to be very careful regarding the pronunciation, regarding the sound. So if we are having a vowel sound in the beginning of the word, then yes, we have to use N as an article. Clear? We are having more examples. So let's see. Next word we are having fan. So let's see the pronunciation. Pronunciation is fan. The starting sound is f. Again, it's a consonant sound, and this is the reason we are having A as an article. Next we are having apple. So yes, apple, when we will pronounce this word, so we can see it's a very obvious that we are having apple, that is a vowel sound in the beginning, and this is the reason we have to use N here before this word, that is apple. Okay, next we are having 1 rupee note. So here students, we can say this thing that we are having O in the beginning, and yes, O ये जो alphabet है, ये किस category में आता है? Yes, it is one of the vowel, because we are having 5 vowel A, E, I, O and U. So yes, O, it is one of the vowel, but here when we will pronounce this word, then what is the pronunciation that we are having? We are having 1. So what is the starting pronunciation? What is the starting sound? The starting sound is W. So yes, again we will see this thing very clearly, that we don't need to see the spelling, but we have to see the pronunciation, because according to the spelling we are having 1 vowel, but we don't need to see the spelling, but we have to be very much focused regarding the pronunciation. And when we will pronounce this word, then we will see that it is 1 rupee note. So the starting sound is a word, that is a consonant sound. And yes, according to the sound we have to use the article, and this is the reason we are having here a as an article before 1. Okay, so there can be many examples, there can be many words जहाँ पे starting में you will find any kind of vowel, but the pronunciation sound, or we can say the sound, will be a consonant sound. Okay, and there can be some cases also जहाँ पे जो alphabet है वो तो कैसा है, consonant है, but जो उसका pronunciation है, जो उसकी sound है, वो कैसी है, vowel sound है. Okay, so students don't get confused. हमें spelling नहीं देखनी है, हमें आर्टिकल्स यूज करने हैं अकॉर्डिंग टू द प्रोनाउंसिएशन, अकॉर्डिंग टू द स्टार्टिंग साउंड ऑफ द वर्ड. एंड यस, वी आर हैविंग सो मेनी एग्जांपल्स. वी हैव डिस्कस्ड ऑल दिस एग्जांपल जस्ट टू क्लियर दिस थिंग. ऑल राइट, मूविंग ऑन. नेक्स्ट वी आर हैविंग मोर एग्जांपल्स. सो लेट्स सी. The next word we are having is R. Okay, so yes, the starting alphabet that is we are having here is H. H, yes, it's one of the consonant, but when we are having the sound, when we are having the pronunciation, then we can say that we are having a vowel sound, because what is the pronunciation? The pronunciation of this word is R. Okay, so starting sound we are having vowel sound, and according to that we are having N here as an article, so we are having an R. Okay, next we are having X. Again X, when we will pronounce the word, when we will see the sound, then we can say that we are having vowel sound in the beginning, right? And according to that we are having the article. So yes, we will use N here. So the sentence, so we can say the word, it will be an X. Okay, next we are having girl. So yes, when we will see the pronunciation, we will see that we are having girl. The starting sound is g. G, it's a consonant sound, and according to that we are having the article, that is a. So it will be a girl. Okay, next we are having book. So yes, book, starting sound is b, that is a consonant sound, and according to that we are having the article. So we are using a here before book, so it will be a book. Clear? Next we are having umbrella. So again you have to be very careful, you have to see the pronunciation. So we are having u, so you can say that u, it's one of the vowel, right? Because we are having 5 vowels, a, e, I and u. So yes, u, it's one of the vowel, but we are having n here not because of this vowel, but because of the sound, but because of the pronunciation. So what is the pronunciation? The pronunciation is umbrella. So the starting sound is a, right? That is a vowel sound, and according to that we are having an here. So yes, this is an umbrella. Clear? Next we are having union. So yes, again we are having a word in which we are having u in the beginning. In this word also we were having u, in this word also we were having u, but here we are having an, and here in this word we are having a as an article. Why? Again I am repeating this thing to clear, आपके mind में कोई confusion ना रहे, just to be very much careful here. When we are having umbrella, so the starting sound is a, and for that we are having an, but now we are having union. So the starting sound is a y, that is a consonant sound, and for that we are having a here. So this is an umbrella and this is a union. Okay, so again I am repeating, doesn't matter what is the spelling, what is the starting alphabet, but we have to careful about the starting sound. We have to look about the pronunciation, and according to that we have to use the articles. Clear? Next we are having coin. So yes, the starting sound is coin, that is k, that is again consonant sound, and for that we are having a here before coin. Okay, so I hope this thing is clear, because we have seen so many examples also. We have seen so many things that we are having consonant letter, consonant alphabet, but the sound that we are having is a vowel sound. So according to that we have to use our articles. And yes, some cases are when we are having vowels in the beginning, but the sound that we are having, that is a consonant sound. So according to sound we have to use the articles. They are A and N. Alright. Next, moving on, let's see. Articles are used for nouns. Yes, it's a very important point that we are having here. Always articles, they are used for nouns. Okay. A and N, they are used before singular countable noun. Yes, very important thing we are having here. When we are using A or when we are using N, so these two articles always and always they are used before singular countable noun. So the first thing that we are having here, that articles, they are used for nouns, right? And we all know about nouns. We are having so many different kinds of nouns with us. So the next important thing is that A and N, they are used for singular and countable nouns. So I hope you all can understand what singular means. We are having singulars also, we are having plurals also, but A and N, they are always and always used for singular noun. And the second important thing, they are used for countable noun. So some of the noun, they are countable, and yes, we are having some of the noun, they are known as uncountable noun. So we have to be very careful when we are using the alphabets, that the given word, first of all we have to see that the given word is a noun or not, right? And if that word is a noun, then next we have to check that that word is a singular or plural, that noun is a countable or uncountable, and then accordingly, according to the sound, we can use A or N. Clear? But always you have to remember this thing, you have to learn this thing actually, that A and N, they are used before singular and countable nouns. Clear? A and N, they mean one. So why they are used before singulars? Why they cannot be used before plural? Because basically A and N, what they mean one. It means they mean actually singular, right? जब भी हम one use करते हैं, so in the place of one we can use A and N. So basically A and N, they actually mean one, and this is the reason always they are used before singular noun. They cannot be used before plurals. Right? They can never be used for plural or uncountable nouns. So the same thing we are having here, that they are always used for singular. It means they can never be used for plurals. They are always used for countables. It means they can never be used for uncountable nouns. Yes, so it is a very important thing. Always you have to be very careful. First of all, you have to see that the given word is a noun or not, and then you have to see that that noun is a countable or uncountable, that is a singular or plural, and then accordingly you have to use the appropriate article. All right. So again we are having some of the example. So let's see. First of all, we are having a book. So here we are having a before book, and we can see that book, it's a singular one, right? अगर हमारे यहाँ पे book की जगह पे books होता, then definitely हम before books we cannot use a, right? And next we are having a boy. Next is a lion, then an elephant. We are having an X, then an exercise, an Indian, an hour, and next we are having a minute. So students, you can observe all the words, you can see all the examples. So students, one thing is clear here after reading all these examples, and that thing is we can observe, we can see that all these words that we are having here, they are the examples of nouns, right? And now I am sure that this term noun, it is clear to you all. What is a noun? Noun is a name of a person, place, animal or thing, right? This is the definition of noun. So we can see that all these words, they are the examples of nouns. First thing. Second thing, we can see that they all are singular noun, right? Book, boy, lion, elephant, X, exercise, Indian, hour, minute. So these all are the examples of singular noun, and yes, at the same time these are the examples of countable nouns. We can count the books, that how many books are there on the table. We can count the boys, we can count the lions, we can count the elephant. So all these are the examples of nouns. First thing. Second thing, they all are singular nouns, and yes, the third important thing, they all are countable noun. Yes, so we can see, we can write here that to all the things that we need. First of all, the word, it should be one of the nouns. Second, it should be a singular noun. And the third important thing, it should be a countable noun. So these are the three conditions that has to be there, and then according to the sound we can use A or N accordingly. Like here elephant, because we are having the vowel sound, so we are having N, and in this example we can see we are having lion. So in lion we are having consonant sound, so for that we are having A here as the article. Okay, so according to sound we can use the articles, but there should be a noun, and that noun should be a singular and countable noun. Okay, so I hope the uses of A and N, that they are clear to you all. Again I am repeating, summarizing all the things, that A or N, we have to use these articles according to the sound, according to the starting sound. If we are having vowel sound in the beginning, like here we are having elephant, we are having X, so these are the vowel sounds, so then we have to use N. And if we are having a consonant sound, like we are having lion, boy, we can see minute, so if we are having a consonant sound in the beginning, then we have to use A. Okay, and yes, they are known as indefinite articles, and always they are used for nouns, and the nouns should be singular and countable nouns. Okay, so this is all about articles A and N. So I hope all the uses, so many examples we have discussed, so everything is clear to you all. And now moving on, we are having one of the practice set. Okay, so let's see the question that we are having here. Fill in the blank with A or N where necessary. If there is no need of A or N, then put a cross mark. So this is the practice set for all of us, and I am sure that now you all are ready to solve this practice set, because yes, we have discussed all the rules, all the uses, and we have seen so many examples also. So now I am very much sure, I am very much confident that you all are ready with your answers. Here we are having some of the words, we have to see the words, we have to see the pronunciation, and then accordingly we have to use the articles. We have to use A or N where necessary, and if we can see that there is no need to use any article, then we can put a cross mark. Okay, so now let's start. Let's fill all the blanks together. So first we are having MA. Okay, so yes, we have to see the pronunciation, and in this blank we have to write appropriate article. So we are having MA, so we can see the starting sound, that is A. Okay, so for that here we have to use N, because we are having vowel sound in the beginning, so it will be NMA. Clear? Next we are having elephant. So yes, again we are very much careful regarding the sound, regarding the pronunciation. So we are having elephant. So yes, we are having vowel sound. So for that we will write N, and it will be an elephant, right? Next we are having egg. Again we are having vowel sound in the beginning, and for that we have to use N. So here also our answer will be N, and it will be an egg. Right? Moving on, next we are having orange. So yes, we have to see the starting sound, the starting pronunciation, that is orange. So we are having O. Again, it's a vowel sound. So for that we are using N. Our article is N, and it will be an orange. Clear? Next we are having and. So students, here we have to be very careful. We have to observe the word. So here we are having ants. What is the difference here? The difference is that we are having a plural noun here, right? Ants, it's a plural noun. What is a singular? Singular is ant, okay? And here we are having plural, and we have discussed this thing. We have seen the rule that a or an, they can never be used for plural noun. Always and always they are used for singular ones, and this is the reason in this blank we cannot use a or an. So here we can put a cross mark. Okay, so yes, you have to be careful, students. Again, just look at the word, just check the word that it is a singular or plural, it is a countable or uncountable. So here we are having ants, that is a plural noun, and for plural nouns we cannot use a or an because basically they mean one, and this is the reason in this blank we cannot use a or an. So we are putting a cross mark here in this blank. All right. Next we are having heroes. So again, heroes, it's a plural one, it's a plural noun, and for plurals we cannot use a or an. So again, in this blank we have to put one cross mark, right? Next we are having high wall. Okay, so high wall. So here students, we can see, we have discussed this thing earlier also, that a or an, or we can say articles, they are used for nouns, but high, it is not a noun. High, we can see that it's a kind of adjective, but this adjective is used for wall, and yes, wall is a noun. Yes students, so we are having this practice set. Why? To summarize, or we can say to revise all the rules one more time that we have already discussed. So yes, we have discussed this thing also, that articles, they are used for nouns. So high, this is the adjective, but wall, this is the noun. So yes, we can use the article here. So here we can see the sound of high, and for that we are using a, and it will be a high wall. Okay, next we are having 1 rupee note. So yes, the starting sound is a word. Again, it is a consonant sound. So for that we are having a here, and it will be a 1 rupee note. Next we are having yellow flower. Again, we can say that yellow, it is the adjective, but flower, it is a noun. So yes, we can use article here according to the sound. So the starting sound is a yellow. Yeah, it's a consonant sound. So for consonant sound we have to use a. So it will be a yellow flower. Next we are having foxes. So yes, we can observe here that we are having one of the plural noun, and yes, according to the rules, for plural noun we cannot use a or an. So yes, in this blank we have to put one cross. Okay. Next we are having member. So yes, member, it's a noun, and it's a singular noun, and yes, it's a countable noun also. So we can use a or an according to the pronunciation. So now we have to focus about the starting sound, that is a member. So ma is a starting sound, that is a consonant sound, and for consonant sounds we have to use a. So it will be a member. Okay. So students, next we are having university. So after focusing on the pronunciation, we can say that it is having consonant sound in the beginning, right? University. So we are having here. So that is a consonant sound, and because of that, in this blank we will write a. So it will be a university, right? Next we are having ugly. So students, here you have to be very careful. We have discussed in the rules that all the articles we have to use for the nouns, right? And ugly, it is not a noun, but it is one of the adjective, and after this adjective we are having no noun, only adjectives given to us. So yes, we cannot use any article here. So we have to put cross mark before ugly. Why? The reason should be clear to you all. The reason is that ugly, it is one of the adjective, and after adjective no noun is given to us, only adjective is given to us here, and for adjectives only we cannot use the articles, and this is the reason we are putting one cross mark here. Next we are having ear. So according to the sound we will use a here, so it will be a ear. Next we are having officer. So next we can see again the sound, the pronunciation. So we are having officer, that is the O sound in the beginning. So O, it's a vowel sound. So for that we have to write N. So it will be an officer. Alright. Next we are having half hour. So yes, in this blank we have to write article. So we are having R. The starting sound we are having a vowel sound. So according to that we have to write N here. So it will be half an hour. Next we are having ugly woman. So students, now we can do the comparison of these two examples. So here we are having ugly woman, but here only ugly was given to us. So what is the difference we all can observe? So students, listen very carefully. In this example we were having only adjective, but here we are having adjective with the combination of a noun, right? So now we can use the article. In this example we put the cross mark. Why? Because only adjective was given to us, but now adjective is there, but after the adjective we are having the noun as well. So now we can use the article according to the sound. So now let's see the sound. The starting pronunciation we are having ugly, right? So according to the sound we have to use N here because we are having vowel sound in the beginning. So it will be an ugly woman. Okay. Next we are having tooth. So again we can see that tooth, it is one of the noun and it is singular noun and it is a countable noun. So all the things we are having here, so we can use the article according to the pronunciation, according to the starting sound. So we are having consonant sound here. So for that we have to use A. So it will be a tooth. Next we are having leaf. Again leaf, it is a noun, it is a singular noun and it is a countable noun. So according to the sound we can use the article here. So we are having leaf. The starting sound is a L sound, that is one of the consonant sound. So for consonant sound we have to use A. So it will be a leaf. Alright. Next is owl. So owl, it's a noun, it's a singular noun, it's a countable noun. So yes, here we can use articles according to the sound. The starting sound is owl, so that is a vowel sound. So for vowel sound we have to use N. So here we are using N and it will be an owl. Next is apple. So here again we have to see the spelling. We have to see that we are given a plural noun and according to the rules we cannot use articles before plural noun. So here in this blank we have to put one cross mark, right? Next we are having milk. So yes, milk, it is an example of noun, but now we have to check that milk, it is a countable or uncountable noun. Obviously milk is a uncountable noun. We cannot count the milk. Yes, we can measure the milk but we cannot count the milk. So milk or all the other liquids, they are known as uncountable noun, and this is the reason that we cannot use article here, because we have read the rule, we have seen the examples also that A or N, they are used for singular countable nouns only. So we are having uncountable noun here, and this is the reason we cannot here use any article. So yes, we have to put one cross mark here before milk. Why? Because milk, it is one of the uncountable noun. Okay. Next we are having mouse. So yes, mouse, it is a noun, it is a singular noun, and yes, it is a countable noun. So according to the sound we are using the article here. So here we have to use A and it will be a mouse. Next is radio. So for radio again we have to see the pronunciation. So starting sound that we are having here is consonant sound, and for that we have to use A. So it will be a radio. Next we are having monkey. Again the starting sound that we are having here is M. M, it is one of the consonant sound. So for consonant sound we have to use A. So it will be a monkey. Next we are having museum. Again museum, it's a noun, it's a singular noun and it's a countable noun also. So in this blank we can use our articles according to the sound. The sound that we are having here is a museum, it's a consonant sound, and for consonant sounds we have to use A. So it will be a museum. Alright. Next is dozen. So for dozen also we have to use A, because according to the sound that we are having consonant sound. So it will be a dozen. Okay. Moving on, some more examples we are having. Next one is untidy boy. So again students, here we can see untidy, this is the adjective, but after adjective we are having noun also. So here we can say adjective plus noun. So if this combo is given to us, adjective is there, but after adjective noun is also there. So before that combo we can use the articles. Okay. So here we are having untidy boy. Untidy is one of the adjective, but after adjective we are having noun also. So we can use article here according to the sound. The starting sound that we are having here is a vowel sound. Yes, untidy. We are having, that is a vowel. So for that sound we have to use N here, and it will be an untidy boy. Alright. Next is author. So for author, the beginning sound is a vowel sound. So for that we are having N here. So it will be an author. Next we are having coffee. So again coffee, is it a countable or uncountable noun? Coffee, we cannot count coffee, right? Because coffee again it's a kind of liquid. So this is uncountable noun, and because of this reason in this blank we cannot use articles, we cannot use a or an, and this is the reason we have to put one cross mark here before coffee, because coffee it is in the category of uncountable nouns. Next we are having holy river. Again holy, this is the adjective, but after adjective noun is also given to us. So again this is a combo of adjective plus noun. So we can use article here according to the sound. So according to the sound, because of we are having holy, we are having consonant sound, so we have to use a here. So it will be a holy river. Next we are having universe. So yes, we are having U in the beginning if we can see the spelling, but we have to focus on the pronunciation, and according to the pronunciation we are having consonant sound, we are having Y sound in the beginning because this is universe, and for according to the sound we have to use the article. So for that we have to use a here, and it will be a universe. Next we are having hostel. So for hostel also we have to use a according to the consonant sound that is given to us. Next we are having uniform. So again we can see that U, it is one of the vowel, but we don't see the spelling when we are using the articles, but we have to see the pronunciation. So the starting sound is a consonant sound. So for that we have to use a, and it will be a uniform. Okay. So next we are having young man. So yes, young, this is adjective. Next we are having man, this is a noun. So again we are having adjective plus noun. So yes, we can use article here, but here we have to be careful that what is the spelling of man. This is M-E-N. It means it is a plural noun, and yes, the rule is applicable here that for plural noun we cannot use articles a or an, and this is the reason in this blank we have to put one cross. Why? Because we are having plural noun here. Okay. So students, be very careful, read the spelling very carefully. We are having M-E-N here. So we are given plural noun, and this is the reason we have to use cross here in this blank. Okay. So I hope all the examples, all the practice set, everything is clear to you all. We have seen the uses, we have seen the difference that is there between a and an. We have seen that where we can use a, where we can use an, and what are the conditions that have to be there if we are using these articles. We have seen so many examples also. We have discussed all their uses. So I hope all the things that we have discussed in this video, everything is clear to you all. And in the next video we will continue with the same topic. In the next video then we will discuss about the next article, that is article the. Okay. So just be with me and see you in the next video. Thank you.